So we're back again, with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, we took down Girahim for the first time, and I'll pretty much be glad to say that we will not be seeing him again for a good while, or maybe ever, but have been wrong before. Anyway, in this episode, it will begin the brunt of side quests, and to do that, we gotta get back to the sky as per usual, so with this bird statue, we can go ahead and do that right now, shall we? You know, I really can never pass up rupees in this game. It's just so ridiculous to me. If I pass up a rupee, that's like 20 or 100 less rupees I could possibly have in my pocket, but I will say, you need a lot of fundage in this game. You need a freaking ton of rupees. It's ridiculous. But our first order of business is to go and drop off that ruby tablet that we got back at the old Skyview Temple there. So, go ahead and drop off here, and yes, Fi, I deployed my own sailcloth. You don't have to tell me to do it. Anyway, it's kind of old news, but hey. Go ahead in here and drop it off. I will say, this cutscene that I'm about to trigger is much more worth it at night, but I'm not going to do it here. Yeah, because it requires going all the way across town and going and sleeping in a bed. But, yeah, let's go ahead and examine here and drop off that tablet. Hey, it's Christmas colors. Green and red. Master, I have confirmed the location of a second opening in the cloud barrier. It is located in the skies to the northeast. This opening will allow you to access a new area on the surface. I suggest you fly there as soon as you complete necessary preparations. Okay, and the reason that I say that cutscene is, worth it at night is because the beam of light that shoots out from the surface is, much prettier in the night sky, I gotta say. Because the first time that we've done it, it was gorgeous. This time was, kind of, sort of noticeable, but hey, it's much prettier at night. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the next time that I drop off a tablet, I'll do that, but hey. Also, another thing about that cutscene is that if you record it once and record it again, the Loftwings that you see flying in the sky appear in different spots. Much like the Wind Waker with the seagulls in the Forsaken Fortress, but that's just a good example. Birds in Zelda games, they have a tendency to just fly in different spots each and every time that you record the cutscene, but go ahead and leave, and there will be a mysterious NPC just kind of undergoing a much undeserved uncircumstance, but hey, Kukiel, where could that child have gone? Yeah, I do wonder where. Oh, Kukiel, where did you go? What will I do if she's been kidnapped? That's not my problem, ma'am. Oh, LSP. Oh, what? I gotta solve somebody's problem. Anyway. What perfect timing. You haven't seen my Kukiel, have you? Link is just like, huh? He's like, what? A kooky who? I may as well. My daughter, she's a little 5-year-old girl. Please, LSP, won't you help me look for her? I've been looking everywhere, but I can't find her. I've asked everyone I could find for help, and a few people have said she's been spotted with some unknown person with a scary face. Someone else even said they thought they'd seen her carried off by a monster. A monster. She must have been kidnapped. She's so cute and friendly, someone must have just walked off with her. Find Kukiel, please. Please, it breaks my heart to think that she's crying somewhere out there. Please, LSP. I could very easily just say no and, just not even do this. It's so weird to do that, but, why not? Thank you. The Knight Academy should be proud to have a student like you. Please, find my daughter quickly. And I must kind of update, this little speech bubble right here kind of indicates that there's an update with this NPC, but the fact that we just obtained our objective from her just kind of says that we don't have to talk to her again for now. What we do have to do, though, is go to sleep in another side of town, and the place that I'm going to go ahead and do that is right by the graveyard to the, I want to say, yeah, the southeast. The southeast is what I meant to say. Yep, we can sleep in a Zelda game, because we don't have to sleep just in the beginning of the game, because that's usually when Link wakes up to begin his quest, but we can sleep again. We can do it again and just enjoy some good old sleep, because why not? What's up, ma'am? Did you hear? A child who'd been playing in the graveyard went missing. Can you believe it? Do you really think that there are monsters abducting children in our little town? You know what? I do. I've heard so from an old man in the Lumpy Pumpkin. What? So there's a chance she was dragged off by a monster. Let's not be ridiculous here. This monster business is going a bit far. Oh, Now that you mention it, there's an old man who lives near here who's been always ranting about hidden monsters in here in Skyloft. Everyone knows he's a little loony, though, but no one takes him seriously. You want to know where the old man is? Yeah, he's in Pawn Stars. I'm kidding. It's a good show, though. I'd imagine he's at the Lumpy Pumpkin to the east of here, as usual. You need to fly your bird out there, of course. You know, I knew that, but hey, the best place to go ahead and sleep is right in this room. Yeah, go ahead and walk in this room, and there will be a lovely bed with a lovely set of rupees on it, because why not? Until night. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and with some good old sleep in, we can go ahead and talk to this guy. You can't actually do this yet, because it's just unavailable. But if you actually talk to him and say, hey, let's do some shopping, you can actually sell your collectibles to him, but I think it's way too early in the plot to do this right now, so go ahead and just leave and we'll do it later, okay? Leave it on we go, and walk out that door. Okay, we're looking for the graveyard. The graveyard is right off to our right, which is one of the reasons that I slept there in particular, but go ahead and just chop open this. Chop open, I say that. You can actually bonk into it, it doesn't matter, but as long as you see those horns, go ahead and push that all the way straight, and a grand opening. That's pretty neat, right? We're gonna find out how neat it is pretty soon, but go ahead and drop on down. And let's find out what kind of shenanigans are going on down here, and we're gonna find that. Go and walk across these planks. We're walking the plank. We're not even a pirate yet. Beep beep beep. R. Boop 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 boop. Ahoy, matey. Beep beep. For that, you'll walk the plank. That scream is just, you know, antagonizing. I swear. But only one way to go from here, and in that door. You know, when Link busts out his sword like that, it means, like, serious business. And this little girl right here just seems okay and safe, and she is just not even bothered by it. Look at the smile on her face. She's not even bothered by this. Alright, let's square up, man. So please, I beg of you, don't hurt me. Oh goodness, I know how bad this must look to you right now, but I assure you I mean no harm. We were just playing the scream as loud as you can game. What? Isn't that a fun game? Oh dear, perhaps an explanation is in order. My name is Batro, and I am a monster who resides here in this humble dwelling below Skyloft. But please allow me to correct one popular misconception. While I'm certainly a monster, I wouldn't dream of terrorizing the people of this town. You see, this adorable little girl is the only one who didn't let loose a blood-curdling scream at the sight of me. Since she began to visit me here, I felt positively jubilant. You see, my heart's only wish is to become friends with the lovely people of Skyloft. But as you can surely imagine, it has proven quite difficult to break the ice when they are struck with paralyzing fear at the mere sight of me. I bet, man, those horns are just kind of giving it all away. I assure you, nothing would fill my heart with joy more than to be friends with the fine people of this town. But as soon as I try to approach any of them and extend my claw in friendship, they run and scream as though they've seen a walking nightmare. Alright, silly me, I've gotten ahead of myself. You see, there is an old tale among my monstrous kin that goes as follows. It seems that when humans make other humans happy, the happy humans produce a substance known as a gratitude crystal. Gratitude crystals are quite amazing. Just looking at them and knowing knowing there was such gratitude in the world could turn me from a monster into a human. Oh goodness, nothing would delight me more than to become a human. From the moment I laid my regrettably demonic eyes on you, I could tell you had a gentle and generous heart. Won't you please gather gratitude crystals and show them to me? It turns out that if you say no, he will pretty much force you to anyway. Just may as well show it. Please, gentle sir, I beg you, do not make me bend my wings and grovel. Fine. Truly, you'll help me? Fine, I'll do it, man, but only for the fact that you have a freaking 5-year-old girl in here and you're just terrorizing her, figuratively. She's smiling about the whole thing, but still. I've heard that you can obtain pure gratitude crystals by helping people solve their troubles. They could also be merely lying about here in Skyloft or elsewhere among the clouds, anywhere you find people. I'm sure someone with a heart as pure and genuine as yours will be able to see them. Please, solve some troubles and gather me all the gratitude crystals you can find. Any help you can provide will be dearly appreciated. I promise your assistance will not go unrewarded. We get rewards, man. That's pretty freaking sick. What's up, girly? He's not a bad man. He saved me one time when I almost fell over the edge, and he lets me come here and scream as loud as I want. I don't understand. Screaming as loud as you want. I guess it is a game to some people, but hey, just you do you, man. Anyway, he said it was dangerous to go out alone at night, so I'll just hang here for a while. Tell my mom I'll come home in the morning. You know, I have no words. I have no words for this at all, but this is Zelda. You're gonna come across some weird shenanigans, man, but anyway, we may think we may have to go to bed and go straight back to morning. No, it turns out that after you talk to, them, Betro, you have some gratitude crystals to find here right now. So, the first order of business is that there's a little chart that I kind of look at. This is what it looks like. It is like very, very helpful. Or you can just merely just write down the location of the gratitude crystals themselves, or whatever helps you. But at this point, I will be utilizing that to help me out. So, it's not cheating, it's helping me out. I'm just saying that right now. But the first order of business is that the first gratitude crystal is right next to a pumpkin patch, which is right here. There we go. Right by this tree, and bam. First gratitude crystal in the game. There you go. Collect these and show them to Betro. Gratitude crystal. Nice. Alright, and with that, the second one we're going to go ahead and find is at the end of the waterfall cave. That I kind of have to make a jump cut for, because it is kind of a ways away. But, let's go ahead and get there right now. Hey, Monster Claw. Anyway, so when you reach the very end of the waterfall cave and you walk straight out here, yeah, right out of this entrance or exit, the next gratitude crystal will be right here off to your left, and there it is. Second one, and I don't have to make a jump cut for the next one, but remember where you saved your Loftwing right in the little hole in the wall? Yep, the next one is going to be right there. There it is. Go ahead and pick her up, and boom. Third one. Pretty cool. Now, we can't dive off of here and go straight back to town. We have to go back through the waterfall cave. That's like one of the bad perks. It's like one of the bad perks of doing this at night, so be aware. Anyway, let's go ahead and get there right now. Okay, so after you leave the waterfall cave, you want to go ahead and jump right back across these rocks here, and yes, again, I'm looking at my chart here. Anyone who's watching would be like, that's cheating. It's not cheating if you're saving yourself sanity, but go ahead and walk across these planks again. Yep, I'm not going to make a SpongeBob reference this time, but yep, fourth gratitude crystal right there. And there you go. Okay, and the next one will be right in a residential home just below the bazaar. It's kind of hard to spot from here, but I've actually written it down. A good, pretty location. Description. Mia, go ahead and drink your milk in the corner. But you want to go ahead and look for a little home right below the bazaar with a lantern in the very, right side of the door. Go ahead in this room, and it will be in here. Alright, and looking off to our right, there it is. Boom, the fifth gratitude crystal. Right, yeah. Nice. Okay, the sixth one will be right off to a little good old light tower here at the very entrance of Skyloft. I'll say that right now. You want to go ahead and climb up a ladder for it, though. It's going to be right off of here to the side. If you go ahead and... Keys, leave me alone. Thank you very much. Go ahead and climb on up the ladder here and find out where it shall rest. Where it shall rest is very, very important. The show must go on. And must it shall. Anyway, there's your sixth one, and we are rocking and rolling, boys. So, I want to go ahead and say that the next one is sort of in plain sight. Not really. But you want to go ahead and drop down a flight of vines. Okay? Right off to the side of our chill, we're going to jump off a little ledge. Right, boom. Yeah, and there it is. The 8th one. Is it the 8th one? No, the 7th one, I'm sorry. And there it is. Okay, and continuing on in the Knight Academy area, we're going to climb back up the vines and go on. Yep, the whole reason that I'm getting these consistently is, and like right off the bat is because I'm looking at a chart. It's helping me out, and I'm pretty sure it's helping anybody else who's watching and wants to play Skyward Sword for themselves. Because I'm here to help. I'm here to help and be a good Samaritan today. You know? Anyway, so with that though, we're going to go ahead and climb up this little flight of stairs. And the 8th one will be in the sparring hall rafters. And normally and ideally there would be a bug here, but you can go ahead and check in these pots and see if there's a bug inside of them. You don't want to go ahead and cut the pots with your sword because that will kill the bug inside. You can just kind of go ahead and throw it and check them. And honestly, I don't think that there's anything here. Yep, I honestly just cut that last one in like lieu hope of just there was not even a single bug in either one of them. But hey, to get to the sparring hall, just want to go ahead and climb up those little boxes there and run straight through. Okay, so in here, and if you look off to the very, very top, I will say that you need the beetle for this. It would be very recommended to do this after the Skyview Temple, and after you, like, basically complete the whole dungeon. Go ahead, go ahead and just fly your beetle over here, and boom. And it actually does not show it, adding it to the inventory. If you go ahead and look, that is the 8th one. That's pretty cool, but the next one's going to be in the Knight Academy plants, which is basically what I have written down next to the chart. So let's go ahead and get there. Now, I will go on the limb and say that if you have not played Skyward Sword before and want to, I will be glad to inform that at night you cannot open the first floor door of the Knight Academy because it's locked. So what do? Well, you go ahead and open the second floor door, of course, because not many people are on the second floor. Okay, so right up here, we want to go down, look at that plant there, and boom, the next gratitude crystal right there in that plant. There it is. I basically almost passed it up. That's just how much of that I've been talking, pretty much. Go back down the stairs, and the next one and the 10th one will be right on our desk in our dorm. Go ahead on down the stairs and make that little left there, and in our dorm we are. And there it is. What's in our cabinet? Rupees? Hey, we got some fundage. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and close those on up and get this gratitude crystal right here. And that is our 10th one. That's pretty freaking cool. Now we can go ahead and take a break here and go ahead and take a, nappy poo in our dorm. We're going to go ahead and sleep till morning and find out where Kukiel's mom is and go ahead and let her know that she is home safe and fine. So let's go ahead and take a nap. I meant to say this at some point, but these little, wooden statuettes, it really reminds me of Mips the Rabbit from Mario 64. I don't know if that's, meant to be some sort of an Easter egg, but it really stuck out to me as that. Every time that I played Mario 64, I had the hardest time catching Mips the Rabbit. It's just ridiculous with that game, but still, it's a good game, though. I love Mario 64 with all my heart. It's just one of those things, but go head out this door, and we will find Kukiel's mom. Okay, so where is the house with Kukiel's mom? Well, if you go ahead right in front of the bazaar and go ahead and take a left here, I don't know how, but you can just explore. That's basically how you find out. Open this door right here, and they should be in here. They're here. Anyway, what's up? What's up, lady? Oh, LSP. Kukiel is safely back at home, and it's all because of you. I don't know how to express my gratitude. Oh, maybe it's a crystal of some kind, or crystals. I can finally smile and laugh again. Thank you ever so much. We have 5 gratitude crystals. These crystals are feelings of gratitude in crystallized form. It must have taken a lot of gratitude to produce this bunch of 5 crystals. Helping people feels good. Oh, I bet it does. And with that, though, we can pretty much go ahead and leave. But before we do that, this little speech bubble here, or speech bubble, this speech that we're going to go ahead and get from Kukiel herself is just hilarious. For those who have not played Skyward Sword, but go ahead and read it. Oh, it's you, LSP. Uncle Bats told me he wants to see all the gratitude crackles he can. Gratitude crackles? Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know how he's going to do that, but even she's wondering, but that's just adorable, the way that she says, you know, gratitude crystals and isn't really fully aware of the situation. But anyway, so let's go ahead and find out our next order of business. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so the next thing that I have written down here, we're going to go ahead and talk to this brother right over on the side of the entrance of Skyloft here. Go ahead and talk to him. Oh, I wonder where she's gone. Paro. Paro. Named after a parrot. Oh, I'm so worried. So worried. What's wrong? Oh, LSP, you really want to hear all about my troubles. That's very kind of you. I bet it is, man. I'm listening to you. You see, a short while ago, my little sister went out for a quick flight, but she hasn't come home yet. It was getting late for her to still be out. I went looking for her everywhere, but I couldn't find her. Nobody is even freaking minding their relatives or anything. It's looking after people is like the hardest freaking thing to people. I swear to God. I just hope nothing has happened. I'm worried sick thinking about it. Hey, LSP, would you mind helping me look for her? Why not, man? I've been doing it all along, so... She said she was curious about that colorful island that appeared recently, so I suspect that she's somewhere in the southwestern sky. Yeah, I'm counting on you, LSP. Alright, so what we want to go ahead and do here is of course, dive off the edge and mark it on the map. So, let's go and do that. Okay, so we want to go ahead and mark off this just east of this island. We're not going here. We're going to go there later, I'll say that. But right on this little side, right here. Mark that, and we're going to go there. And here we are. Oh, it's a down to Loftwing. What are we ever going to do? You know, it pains me to see, like, 2 hurt birds in a row. We had Zelda's Loftwing, and we have hers. She was just here not too long ago. But... What's up, girl? Well, if it isn't LSP, I'm so glad you're here. My bird got injured while I was out for a quick flight, and now we can't fly. I somehow managed to make a crash landing here, but now we can't get home. I can't go home until my bird's better. I need medicine to get him healthy, and of course, it can't be human medicine, it has to be bird medicine. Hey, LSP, I really need your help. Will you go get some bird medicine for me? Of course, why not? Thank you, you're a real lifesaver. I bet I am. My older brother has some bird medicine, just go find him and he'll give you what I need. I bet he's probably pacing around the plaza in Skyloft, waiting for me to come home and being worried out of his mind. Mushroom spores, yep, that's basically bird medicine. It can cure rupees, rupors, or birds. So, actually, I'm going to go ahead and say no way to this, because I'm not being a jerk, I'm just saying this. We want to go ahead and use up this fairy, okay? Use up a fairy, and, as a matter of fact, use up the rest of these glittering spores. We want to do this in lieu of getting a third empty bottle, because I just don't want to pass that up. So we're going to go back to Skyloft and go ahead and see the brother and get that stuff. So let's go. And since we've landed, we can go ahead and talk to the brother, and he's going to pretty much give us what we need. A third empty bottle, of course. Go ahead and talk to him. What? You found my sister, and her bird's injured and can't fly? That's terrible. In that case, take her this as quick as you can. These are mushroom spores. They will heal the bird's injury. And we have mushroom spores. I could have very easily given her the glittering spores, but I wanted this empty bottle and not having to pass this up. If she uses this, it will quickly heal the bird. She should then be able to make her way back home and take it to my sister. Yeah. We get to keep the bottle that it's in, so 3 empty bottles. That's pretty freaking great. Let's go back to the sister at once. Okay, since we're back at the island and we have what we need, we can go and talk to her again and give her what we have. We're not going to say no, but please take it. That I wanted. The empty bottle that I wanted. Now we can say yes. Here you go, girl. Heal your bird. And it's nice to see the magic happen, but now my poor bird should be healthy again in no time. I was beginning to think we were doomed. You saved my life and my birds. We both owe you a big thanks. And we have 5 more gratitude crystals. This makes a total of 20. That's pretty freaking great. We're plowing through already. Here we go. See you back in town. Okay, and we're about to get 5 more right off the bat, so all we gotta go ahead and do is talk to the brother again, and he will basically give us gratitude crystals for saving his sister. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Hey, brother. Your sister's fine. I went ahead and saved her in no time with the glittering spores that you just gave me in my 3rd empty bottle that I just really wanted. I really didn't want to help her, but I just wanted the bottle. That is harsh of me to say, but go ahead and talk to him again, and he will say, LSP, my sister made it home safely. Thank goodness, I was so worried about her. Thanks so much for your help, LSP. And we have more gratitude crystals. It's just great. We have a total of 25. We are rocking and rolling, I gotta say. But now we can go ahead and talk to Betrow, and the catch is we don't have to talk to him only at night anymore. Yeah. And she's actually right here. Let's go ahead and see what she says. Wow. Thanks for all your help. Yeah, your bird's back to full health. That's pretty freaking great. We want to go back to the graveyard and back to Betrow, so give us a second, and I'll be right back. You know, Betrow is like slowly starting to become a nice character. He was nice right off the bat, and he's just going to become even better, like, over time. Yep. Considering that we're going to get rewards from him, I may as well just go ahead and do all the gratuity deeds, right? Gratuity deeds, I'll say. What's up, Betrow? I have 25 gratitude cackles for you, because the girl said that was the name of them, right? Gratitude cookies? Anyway, I'm already messing this up. Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude cookies, haven't you? I'm saying that wrong on purpose. It's ridiculous. How magnificent. Please take this as a token of the demon's deepest appreciation. And we have another wallet, the medium wallet, that is. The hefty capacity of this wallet allows you to store up to 500 rupees in it. I'm still going to need more gratitude crystals to become a human. Please, won't you aid a poor, unfortunate demon indeed? Demon in need. The tongue twisters, man. Oh, gracious me, that is a prodigious quantity of gratitude crystals you've brought for me. This is such a appallingly insufficient reward that my cheeks burn with embarrassment, but please take this. And we have another heart piece. This is the 5th one. Go ahead and just get this from Betrow after getting him 25 gratitude crackles. So, there you go. I'm still going to need more gratitude crystals to become a human. Yes, I will aid a poor demon in need. Trust me. Anyway, let's go ahead and leave right now. Okay, so after this, we're going to go back to the Pumpkin Landing and get a Goddess Chest, since we already got 3 Goddess Cubes already, launched off in the sky. We've already opened 2. We're going to go ahead and get the 3rd one right now. It is going to contain something pretty nice after we get this red rupee from this bird. I can't pass it up. Okay, so landing right here, the Pumpkin Landing. I'm going to land right on top of the pumpkin. Can we make the name? The Pumpkin Landing. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump off of this, and boom. Here we are, and we're going to open this Goddess Chest right here. Alright, since we have 300 more rupees, that is a golden rupee, that's pretty freaking great. Yeah, we're going to go back to Skyloft and get some collectibles and call it off for an episode. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, we're going to go back to the bazaar and go ahead and get some thingies here. And Sparrowt says, "Oh, what's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Oh, young man, what calamitous visions appear before me. You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead for you. But I can foresee what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer." I'll do it in a later episode. For right now, you just stay there. We want to go ahead and obtain the next shield, perhaps, since we're going to go into a fiery area in Eldin. So, go ahead and pick up the shield. And it's going to be, how much? I want to say, oh, it's only 100. Not bad. His head is right in the freaking cuts. Can't even see the freaking whole shield, but man. We have an iron shield now, so that's pretty freaking good. I welcome you for my patronage, that is. We're gonna go ahead and drop off our wooden shield. What is up, Patrice? Hey, it was like Wazowski seeing you again. I'm starting to sound like a regularly. Anyway, I don't suppose. You don't come by just to here to see me, do you? Yeah, it's true, why not? What? Really? Yeah, right. You think I'm gonna fall for that old line? You know, she's basically a roaring 20s girl. She is. But if it were true, that might be kind of nice. Oh, I almost forgot. I still have a job to do. You have something to hold for? Yeah, I have things for you to hold on to. My heart, that is. Anyway, let's see it. We're just going to go ahead and drop off that little wooden shield here. You know, right off in that little inventory spot right here. We're not going to go ahead and sell it, but we're just going to put it right here because we might need it again. Anyway, finish. Alright, thank you, come again. We're also going to go ahead and pick up a siege satchel, just kind of chilling on the baseline right here in the bazaar. And, yep, go ahead and buy it. It costs another $100. Go ahead and buy that too. Small siege satchel. I can't even say it. Anyway, there it is, right in our little inventory spot. That's pretty freaking good. And we can just kind of go ahead and put this as well in the item check too, so great. Thanks. Now, up over here, we can go ahead and shoot his bell, and he will let us in. Let me in, Beetle. Okay, and with this, we can just gonna go ahead and buy the next wallet right here. This wallet is going to hold, how much? An extra 300, because why not? Say goodbye to all those times you couldn't pick up another rupee because your wallet was stuffed full. Leave no rupee behind. You know, thanks, Beetle, for, you know, defining my fortune, please. Go ahead and hand it over. And we have an extra wallet, so that's pretty freaking cool. We have 600 holdable rupees more in this wallet. So, yep, we can go ahead and see how much it actually holds in full right here. If we actually go ahead and check. 1,100. Not bad. We're plowing through already. So, let's go ahead and close things off right now. Alright, that's a wrap for this episode. So, in the next one, we're going to go ahead into the Elden Province. We are fully prepared. We have an iron shield and a non-flammable one, I'll say that. And, yep, we've done some good deeds around Skyloft, and we've kind of made some people happy already. So, with that, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.